Welcome everyone to our ASEA Product Usage Guide Instruction Zoom. My name is Terry Malmed, and I'd like to explain to you how to use the product usage guide, who to share it with, and why it is so important. So first, this is our Healthy Self or Heal Thyself usage guide. First, it's very, very important that this guide, you go over this with every single person that you either bring into this business, your new associates, and also all of your customers. Please take the 10-15 minutes to go over this guide with each and every one of them, as this is what's going to give you maximum retention of your business. If you don't know where to get this guide, just ask your upline and they will direct you or send it to you. What I do with every new associate, new customer, I send the guide in an email or I hand it to them. I ask them to read it themselves. And before they put one drop of ASEA in their mouth, for them to call me, and I will then go over it again with them. Like most supplements, medications, things, people don't really read the instructions. They usually read the first paragraph. And it's very, very important that you go over each and every single one of these pages. So I'm going to teach you how I do it. And this is why I'm recording this video for you, so that you can then give it to your team members so that they will learn how to do this as well. So let's go right on to page number 2. So congratulations on your commitment to improve your health. Awareness is the first step towards positive change. It is important to know your starting point so you can track your progress and understand the benefits that you are receiving when taking ASEA. Please take a few minutes to answer the questions below prior to starting, then fill out each column to track your results over the next 3 months. So fill out the columns below by rating each function listed, from 1 being poor to 5 being excellent, then write your totals at the bottom of the card. Note, the higher your number, the better. So this is your body inventory card. You want everybody to write down, as we said, from 1 to 5. 1 is not good, 5 is great. Their energy level, muscles and joints, how do they feel? Their workout recovery, their stress level, their sleep quality, mental clarity, endurance, stamina, and overall health. This is on day 1. This is week 1, this is month 1, month 2, month 3. As you notice, we have 3 months here. We want every single person to make the commitment to stay on ASEA for at least 90 days. Even though we know ASEA is working as soon as you take it, people want to perceive the feeling. We now know that exercise also helps people to feel it. So if somebody says, I'm not feeling ASEA, tell them to get up and take a walk. That will help them much more. Down here, you're also going to list any areas of your health which you would like to improve. So they can list everything that they want to see here on their skin, inside their bodies, everything that they want to see improve in their health. Really, really important. Again, the body heals itself in such a way that you don't always notice that things are changing. And so this, again, is your report card so that people can check back when they say, you know, I know I spoke to somebody this morning who said she wasn't feeling it, but then when I spoke about her workout recovery, because she said she works out, she knows this right away that yes, she could. She normally is exhausted after her classes, and after her class yesterday, she felt like she wanted to keep exercising. So again, you need to help people to notice where things are changing in their health. So this is extremely important. Make sure people fill this out. This can be just for them. You do not need to see this. This is for their own gauging of their health. And so make sure, though, that they do fill this out. Let's see. Key points. Do not eat or drink 5 minutes before or after consuming ASEA. It is not required to take on an empty stomach. So you ask people, take your first serving right in the morning before taking anything. Again, doesn't have to be on an empty stomach, but it's just a great time while people are getting ready for their day. Take their first serving and get their day off to a great start. Second serving should be in the afternoon. Don't start that second serving in the evening, because a lot of times ASEA gives people a great energy. They just feel wonderful, and you don't want people to be up cleaning their house at midnight because they have so much energy. So second serving in the afternoon, and then they can play with it. Everybody is different. So now, drink ASEA straight. Do not mix it with anything, and do not drink directly from the bottle. Really, really important, guys. If you don't go over this with people, they will drink it from the bottle. They still might drink it from the bottle, even if you tell them not to. But the more times they hear it, the less likely they are to do that. ASEA works on anything cellular that it touches. So you want it working on the person, not on their saliva that they drink from the bottle. Their saliva gets in there. There's cells in that saliva, and the ASEA goes to work on that saliva. So you want it working on them, not on that bottle. You want to put it into a plastic paper cup or a glass. Do not use metal. That's very important. And we want to make sure, again, for the same reason as not mixing it or don't drinking from the bottle, you want to make sure you use a clean glass every single time, or a clean cup every single time. Soap and water, dry clean. Most like to use disposable. I like to use disposable, but if somebody wants to use a regular glass or cup, just make sure to soap and water, dry clean every single time, again, to avoid denaturing. If we say metal, a lot of animal bowls are metal, so make sure if you're giving it to your animal that you are putting it into a regular bowl. Everybody's body responds differently. Some feel a change immediately, while others may not notice their body changes for months. However, studies show that within 20 minutes of ingestion, ASEA is working. So we usually start with 2-ounce servings twice per day, as we were talking about. As I said, first one in the morning, second one mid-late afternoon. If somebody has sleep issues after they've been on ASEA for a couple weeks, you can have them take their second dose right at bedtime, or they can add an additional dose at bedtime. So again, people will play with it. They will see, some people say they sleep like a baby right when they take it, and others just gives them great energy. So you'll just have to see what ASEA does for you. On day 7, if there's no noticeable changes, double that twice. Double their servings to 4 ounces twice per day. And if on day 14 still no noticeable changes, increase to 6 ounces twice per day. Again, play with it, figure out which is the right amount for you. If you ask a room full of people how much they take and at what time, you will hear every single time of the day, you will hear different servings from 1 ounce, 2 ounces, 3 ounces, 4 ounces, 8 ounces. I take 8 ounces twice a day because I know what this stuff does. And for me, it's just most important that's what works right for me. So again, this is your general guideline. Again, 2 ounces twice per day for healthy preventative maintenance, 4 ounces twice per day for a health challenge, 8 ounces twice per day for a severe health challenge. Athletes, again, they can take their ASEA. If they work out in the morning, have them take it about 20 minutes prior to exercise. In the afternoon, same thing. They can take their afternoon dose right before they exercise. For competitive and advanced athletes, take 4 to 6 ounces 20 minutes prior to an event or hard workouts. And again, drinking more ASEA after just helps the body to recover. So play with it, figure out which is the right amount for you. There are exceptions for those that are sensitive or on water restrictions. Start with a 1/2 ounce to 1 ounce twice per day, and then increase 1 ounce per day every 3 to 4 days as tolerated up to the recommended daily servings. So again, if somebody tells you that they're sensitive, listen to them. They know their bodies. Start them slow. This is a marathon. This is not a sprint, and we want people to feel comfortable as their bodies start the healing process, which I'm going to go over with in just a minute. Let's go to the next page. So everyone's cellular function is different and responds to a variety of regimens. Take ASEA in the amount that works best for you. Remember, ASEA has 0 toxicity at any level. It is 100% safe, non-toxic. It does not interact with any medications, and it is native to the body. It is safe for all ages and all states of health. We do have to make the disclaimer that pregnant women should consult their physician before starting any regimen. We are not saying that ASEA is not safe for pregnant women, but because it is an FTC product, we always have to recommend that a pregnant woman consults her physician before starting ASEA. Again, once beneficial results are achieved, decrease or increase to the amount that works best for you. Again, play with it. You'll figure out which is best for you, what the best amounts are and times. The shelf life of ASEA is 1 year. ASEA recommends using the open bottle within 1 month, again, because you're opening that bottle, chance for decontamination can happen, denaturing. So make sure that when you open that bottle, you pour the ASEA, put the lid back on, drink your ASEA. ASEA can be refrigerated if desired. Some people like it better cold. Some people like it better at room temperature. Now that winter is coming upon us, if ASEA is delivered to you and it is frozen, just make sure to completely thaw it before consuming. Extreme temperature does not affect ASEA, but you don't want to drink it frozen. It has to be thawed completely. This is probably one of the most important pages right here. It's called the healing process. If you don't use this form with people and you don't explain this healing process, and they have a healing process and you haven't explained what is going on, they will stop taking ASEA. Their healing process will stop. They will think that ASEA was causing them to not feel well, when in fact it was just their body healing too quickly. They will stop and you will never get them to take it again. So please take the time on this. So what is the healing process? It's also a detoxification. If you say you're having a detox, it's a cleansing. It's the result of the body working to eliminate waste products faster than they can be properly disposed of. And only a small percentage of people will experience this process, but you want to make sure that everybody understands that this can happen, and if it does, it is a great sign. So am I reacting to ASEA? No. Remember, you can't have a reaction. Any noticeable symptoms are in fact signs that ASEA is working, and it's a positive response. Symptoms usually occur to dehydration. So without proper hydration, your body will not have the adequate fluid to move the toxins out of the body efficiently, causing a temporary increase in symptoms during the healing process. Your body is cleansing itself of impurities, toxins, and heavy metals. Again, this process is temporary, and it can occur immediately or within several days of starting ASEA. This is not a negative reaction to ASEA. Very important. And that's why I said if people can't drink a lot of water, then start them slowly, because again, water is the key to help flush out all of this stuff that is being put into your bloodstream as your body is detoxing. So why does this happen? The redox signaling molecules in ASEA help with cellular function and efficiency. The healing process is the result of the cells working to eliminate waste products. It's kind of like taking out the garbage, and it's doing this through all the elimination channels, and it sets the stage for regeneration. The end result, old cells are replaced with new, vibrant cells. But those old cells have to get out of you, and so does all of the junk that the body is cleansing itself with. So consuming adequate amounts of water is key to help minimize the length and severity of this process as your body works through this phase. So the recommended amount of water consumption per day for just the average person, we all should be doing this anyway, but it's half your body weight in ounces of water. So a 150-pound person should drink 75 ounces of water per day. So again, you want to be drinking at least a half a gallon of water per day. It's very important to help. Again, I think most of us are dehydrated most of the time. So water is key, but especially in the beginning when you're taking ASEA. So what are detox symptoms or the healing process symptoms? The most common symptoms are headache, GI symptoms, rash, general malaise, or fatigue. This is important. A slight rise in blood pressure may occur, and which is normal. This is when the kidneys, while trying to get rid of the garbage, will at times order an increase in blood pressure to help expel the toxins. This is a temporary condition, and with adequate water should pass quickly. So again, all your body's trying to get rid of all this stuff, and it's trying to get flushed out through the kidneys, and the blood gets thick and sludgy. It's like full of garbage. And if you're not drinking enough water, the heart in a normal circumstances is going to order an increase in blood pressure to help pump out all of that junk. So lots of water, but the amount of sodium, you're going to hear this a lot, you guys. Oh, my doctor said it's just salt and water, or I'm on a salt-restricted diet, or I have to watch my sodium. There's only 123 milligrams of sodium per 4 ounces. So that's a full dose, a full serving. So 60 about 61, 62 milligrams of sodium is in 2 ounces. That's nothing. So one slice of bread has about 200 milligrams of whole wheat bread has about 200 milligrams of sodium. It's nothing. 3 carrots is equal to 103 milligrams of sodium. So just say to people, you know what, don't eat 3 carrots if you're on a salt-restricted diet. I know most people consume about 4,000 milligrams of sodium per day. That's a lot. Most salt-restricted, sodium-restricted diets, they're allowed to consume 1,500 milligrams. So again, as you can see, it's 123 milligrams of sodium, and it's no longer salt water. Once ASEA goes through this 3-day electrochemical process, what comes out is a mild saline solution with full of redox signaling supplements. Your cells, we are one big bag of salt water, guys. We are about 70% salt water, our bodies, our cells. So just know, anybody, the salt in ASEA is negligible. So if somebody says, I'm having some of these detox symptoms, I've got a headache, I'm nauseous, I've got GI, tell them congratulations. Their body is just healing too quickly. It's a great sign. It means their body is really just healing so fast it can't get rid of everything fast enough. And this is a great sign that improvement in your health has begun, and congratulations. So what can you do if somebody says, I'm having this, I'm having a detox? Well, first you can reduce your dosage by 50%. You can increase your water intake. You can just slow it way down. So if somebody's taking 1 ounce twice a day to start and they have this, then drop them down to a ½ ounce twice a day, or ½ ounce once a day. Then you'll start to ramp them up. This detox is only going to last while their body is healing. So it can be kind of like a roller coaster. So again, be patient for the first 90 days. Let your body do what it's designed to do and heal itself. If you're able to, rest. And again, be patient, and congratulations on the beginning to your body healing itself.